It's time for a PR Smells Roundup. I gave far too many people my address. Let's talk about what they sent me. Funmi Monet Exalte. When I saw the DM from Funmi, I felt like Lucille Bluth seeing Jean Parmesan. But I was petrified because most rose fragrances feel like an at-home rhinoplasty. However, this is the rose I acknowledge. The opening is a bit paint thinner adjacent, but it goes away quickly like vague construction work in your apartment building somewhere. And once it dries, it is so sweet and jammy with this perfect vanilla base. I am definitely putting this shit on. Aesop Barrere. I don't know how I ended up on their radar as I don't really frequent farmers markets, let alone eat vegetables. But like the vulture I am, I'll take whatever scraps are thrown at me. Now, this is definitely an Aesop fragrance. It is so green it could pass as the Brat cover. If you're someone who wants to smell like a soccer field, you'll really enjoy this. But as someone with the taste of a Claire's lobotomy patient, it just smells like a bell pepper. Define me Lala Woo. I'm just gonna preface my opinions with this. Me loving a gourmand perfume is like Charlie Sheen loving the free clinic, but this is delicious. It's marketed as a pistachio perfume, which I don't really agree with. Perhaps my brain has been seared by the Charoza military industrial complex, but it's more of an amaretto cream liqueur scent. Whatever's going on, it's so sweet and creamy without feeling buttery or heavy. And for a lighter fragrance, it projects more than a toxic parent. I wore this the other day and I kept getting whiffs of it for a surprisingly long time. I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I'm very happy to add it to the menagerie. Sensual perfume oils. This brand is new to me and I hadn't heard of them until my friend Kelsey did a review. And she is frequently the devil on my shoulder when it comes to purchasing habits, so I was woefully influenced. With caramel vanilla, I was more skeptical than a dog giving side-eye because I have been through the gauntlet of bad Bianco latte impersonations. But this is shockingly accurate. It really replicates that creamy yet slightly powdery milky quality, and there are no notes of road rage to be found. However, Love and Marshmallows is my favorite of the two, and I'm sure you can guess what fragrant psyop it's replicating. I wouldn't say it's identical because Love Don't Be Shy is gross, but it really balances both the citrusy and creamy aspects without smelling like the aftermath of a bachelorette party. The only thing, these have been to therapy and do not project at all. I've been loving them as layering oils, but I would not wear them on their own. Afnan perfumes. They sent me a truckload of fragrance, which is very generous, but I didn't really like any of them. They're not terrible, but I kind of felt like smelling each one was another lemming flying off the cliff. Ornament Purple Allure is my favorite by default, but it kind of just smelled like a pomegranate with an attitude problem. Kiana Crush actually smelled a lot like Daniel Rene Jahari for 10 seconds, and then it just smells like potato chips. Oh. This box is like an escape room. Supremacy Gala is a sweet musky pear, also not bad, but it's kind of like pear incorporated with training wheels. Historic Doria, what in the Parthenon? This was an immediate hate. If I wanted to smell like nail polish remover, I could just skip the middleman and go dumpster diving behind a salon. I'm always happy to try new things, but Afnan, you are just not that girl. All this being said, I'm not being paid to promote any of this, so whether you buy it or not, that is not my problem. But let me know your thoughts on any of these scents if you've given them a try.